day and welcome to today's English class of grade 4. Today we are in unit 5, the largest living bird. Okay, so under that we are focusing comparatives and superlatives in this class. Comparatives and superlatives form of adjective. Alright. So in previous class we learned about a bird. What bird is that? Yes, the largest living bird. Do you remember the name? Let me show you the picture. This was the bird, right? So what is the name of this bird? Do you remember? Of course, yes. This is an ostrich. Ostrich. The name of this bird is ostrich. And we talk about different features of ostrich at that time. So, do you remember those features of ostrich? What did we talk about ostrich in our previous class? Yes, we talked about its long neck, right? It has got a long neck, big body, and long and strong legs, right? So, small, big, small, big, broad, small, big, large eyes. So, these are the features. Do you remember some more? Some more features of ostrich? Yes, there are many more features of ostrich. And I told you that there is connection with today's class. The features of ostrich, we are going to use those features over here. That's why we have to remember. So we read about where ostriches originally it belonged to, right? Ostriches are found in Africa. And we also talked that yes, originally ostriches are not found in Nepal, but recently ostrich farming have been flourishing. People started to make business of ostrich farming because ostrich is used for meat. So there are ostriches as a business people have started in Nepal too. We can find ostriches in the some farms of Nepal. Okay, so with this information, let's continue our lesson about ostrich. And today, instead of reading the text, we are going through the text, but we are focusing the word features that describe ostrich. Alright? Okay, I have brought the same text over here. Look at here. This text we have already read. So here in this text, where do you find the feature of ostriches? So what is there? Ostriches are the largest. Yes, the largest. Maybe the word that describe body of ostrich, right? How is the body of ostrich? Largest, the largest, very big, right? Or largest. Then next word, what do you find here? And strongest of all living birds. Strongest. Okay. So strong, large, these are adjective, right? Strong, large. So here we are learning comparative and superlative form of those adjectives. Large is adjective. Larger, the largest. Okay. So these are used for comparing. Especially comparative is used for comparing. Okay, and superlative is used for comparing among meaning. Comparative to compare between two and superlative to compare among meaning. Okay, so these features we find more. Are there some more adjectives over here? Yes, there are, like small, short, large. Short, largest, large, these are okay, similar. Next, large is adjective, largest, superlative form of adjective. Next, can you find in this text? What do you find? Okay, here maybe fast and then long. Okay, these are the words we are going to use. And then here, do you find any? Yes, small is repeated, small. And then what is there next? Long. Okay, so within this text, here do you find? No. Within this text, we have gone through the features of ostrich. Okay, how they look, how they are. So we talked about those. Now let's take these words. Let's take these words and use its comparative and superlative form. All right? Did you get that? What I am talking? Comparing. Okay, suppose let me give you one example. So if between your friend or let's say with your sibling, if you are sharing something to eat, okay, what happens? So you see who got the larger one, larger piece. Let's say you are dividing something, the eatable food. Let's say okay, chapati, roti, roti खाँदै हुनुहुन्छ. अनि you are dividing it to you and your brother or maybe with your friend. कसले ठुलो piece पायो भनेर do you check which one is bigger, which one is smaller? Yes, you check, right? That is comparing. कुन चाहिँ ठुलो कुन चाहिँ सानो भनेर compare, you compare, don't you? Yes, you compare, right? So comparing which one is bigger, which one is smaller, right? So this is comparative. Now here, okay, here look at this picture of ostrich. Yes, we have already looked. Now there is another, okay, there is another word. Okay, yes, we have gone through this picture and we talked about the features like which are the words? Here it is, tall, okay, descriptive word. First of all, we are describing this bird. Tall, large, okay, these are the words that we got from the passage, paragraph, large, and then strong, small, short, fast, and then long. So we have found overall we have found these words from the passage. Okay, tall, small, short, fast, long, strong, and large. So these all words describe all words describe this bird. Okay, so they are adjectives. Okay, describing words are called adjectives. Now we are using these adjective words in the comparative and superlative form. As I told you, comparing. Okay, के भन्दा के ठुलो, के भन्दा के सानो, just like comparing. So look at here. So we have ostrich in different sizes. If we call it, okay, if we call it small, this one, if we call it small, then what happens? This one becomes smaller and this one smallest. Or if we call this one tall, then त्यो भन्दा अग्लो, what do we say? Taller. And then the tallest. Look at here, tall. Okay, so we have comparison. के भन्दा के ठुलो छ भनेर डिसाइड गर्नको लागि there should be other things to compare. हैन, अर्को चीज हुनु पर्यो नि compare गर्नको लागि. So we have different size ostriches over here, different size ostriches. So we are comparing. Okay, if we call it this one tall, अनि यो भन्दा ठुलोलाई के भन्नु पर्यो? What do we say? Obviously, we call the next one taller, right? Tall, T-A-L-L, tall, T-A-L-L-E-R, taller. So we add E-R in the first form. First form मा E-R जोडेपछि taller भयो. त्यो भन्दा ठुलो. First picture भन्दा second picture को ostrich ठुलो, अग्लो. Okay. Aglo. And then the last one is obviously the tallest. Okay, tallest. The superlative form of tall is tallest, and we always use the before superlative form. Okay, that's why I have added the over here, the tallest. Okay, do you get that? I hope you got it right. Okay, now let's go to another example. What do you see here? Three different birds. Three different birds. And this is, can you recognize which bird is it? This is hornbill. This bird is called hornbill. And second one, you can see this pinkish bird, pinky bird. This is flamingo. Flamingo. And third one is obviously ostrich. So here if we call hornbill big, then flamingo is bigger, okay, and ostrich biggest, the biggest, right? So here it is written, the hornbill is big, the flamingo is bigger than hornbill, okay, flamingo is bigger than hornbill, and ostrich is the biggest among these three. Okay, so biggest, maybe this is the biggest bird among all birds, but here in comparing these three picture only, you three वटामा मात्रै compare गर्दाखेरि पनि this one is the biggest one. Did you get that? Big, bigger, the biggest. यसरी हुन्छ. Okay, all right. Now next example. What I wanted to focus over here. Do you remember what we read about eyes of ostrich? How are they? The eyes, yes, they are really large. You can see it's largely opened in large size. So this is large. Okay, large. The eyes are large. Okay, the eyes of ostrich, they are large, and you know, I have brought different size of eyes over here. If this one we call large, यो भन्दा यो कस्तो छ त? Larger. So we are add over here R. It is ended in E, so it's we just add R over here. Okay, E मा end भएको छ नि, अनि R मात्र add गरे पुग्छ. Larger. This one is larger. Okay, and then this one, what do you call it then? Comparative is larger. Then superlative form, obviously this is the largest. Okay, this is the largest size of eyes, largest. Okay, now so you can compare, yeah, right, the eyes of the ostrich. So our lesson is ostrich, that's why I have brought examples. Usually examples are from ostrich. Anyways, okay, next one. So as a summary, what we talked about, the adjectives, once again I'd like to remind you, okay, what we talked about. Likewise, so we can talk about height of the ostrich, tall. So how can we make comparative form of tall? We can make it tall, taller, tallest, okay, or the tallest. Tall, taller, the tallest. Next one, large. We have done it, though I would like to remind you. So large comparative form is larger, and superlative form, yes, the largest. Next word, strong. Then if there is word strong, then how do you use it as a comparative form? Stronger, yes, strong, stronger, the strongest, right? Strongest, सबभन्दा बलियो. Strong is already बलियो. Stronger, त्योभन्दा बलियो. Strongest, सबभन्दा बलियो. Alright. So next one, small. What is the comparative form of small? Small, smaller, the smallest. सानो, अलिकति सानो, धेरै सानो. Okay, सबभन्दा सानो. Small, smaller, smallest, the smallest. Next word, short. Then what is the comparative form of short? Short, shorter, the shortest, सबभन्दा छोटो है. Next, fast. Then what is the comparative form of fast? Fast, faster, the fastest. Likewise, long. What do you say? What is the comparative? Long, longer, the longest. So these all features of ostrich we can use, we can change it into comparative and superlative form, just adding er, est, or somewhere just r is enough and st is enough. If it ended at e मा end भएको छ भने r र st थपै पुग्ने भयो हैन. अनि यसमा चाहिँ er, est, er, est हैन. यो अरुमा चाहिँ सबै er र est थप्ने. Er for comparative, est for superlative form. Did you get that? I hope you understood. Alright, then here, think of some adjectives that describe your friends. Okay, I gave you example of dividing food between you and your friends, हैन. त्यो खाँदाखेरि कसले बढी पाए कसले थोरै पाए, we compare that. And except that friends, among friends, maybe you know साथीहरुमा को अग्लो छ, को होचो छ. You may you might have some nicknames, nicknames पनि राख्दिन्छौँ, don't we? So the words, there are words that describe person, right? Friends, or maybe even you can do with your family members, हैन. को अग्लो हुनुहुन्छ, को होचो हुनुहुन्छ, or को who is fat or thin, हैन. Such words. Can you think of such words? Think of such words for your friends. Let me give you example. Young, okay. So among many friends, classroom मा त धेरै साथीहरु हुन्छ. So who is young? And young adjective, all are young obviously. So young adjective, maybe for comparing and to say this, to use the superlative. So को young छ त, youngest, हैन. So while comparing we can say younger. एक अर्कामा कम्पेयर गर्नु पर्दा को चाहिँ younger छ अनि को चाहिँ youngest. Okay, को youngest हुनुहुन्छ. So in this way we can compare among your friends, right? Young may be the one word that you use. And then next, tall. हामी नाप्छौँ नि नाप्दैनौँ साथीहरु. को अग्लो हुनुहुन्छ, को सबभन्दा अग्लो, को अलिकति को भन्दा को अग्लो. Okay, don't you measure it? नाप्छौँ हैन. We check out, right, in the class. So tall, okay, next adjective would be tall. Likewise, there could be the word like wise. Who is wise, wiser, wisest, हैन. And then next word could be fat. को सबभन्दा fat छ, हैन. Fattest, the fattest, fatter, fattest. And then thin, हैन. कोही thin पनि हुन्छ क्लासरुममा साथीहरु हुनुहुन्छ होला. Check out, remember, okay, remember about your class. And then maybe funny. Some friends they keep on joking, हैन. Joke गर्ने खालको पनि हुन्छ. And who is funnier, funniest, हैन. The funniest. So wise, बुद्धिमान, हैन. सबभन्दा बुद्धिमान को रहेछ त क्लासमा भनेर चेक गर्नलाई. So these adjectives, young, fat, tall, wise, funny, thin, these are all adjectives that describe your friends. Okay. Now let's use these in the sentence. Okay. Okay. Suppose this is your classroom and these are your friends. So among these, okay, what is the question over here? Look at here. Who is younger, you or your best friend? So to know about younger, who is younger between you and your best friend, तपाईं र तपाईको साथीमा को younger हुनुहुन्छ? Maybe younger mean अब age सोध्नु पर्यो हैन? Maybe okay, if you are 12 years old and your friend is 11, then who is younger? Your best friend is younger than you at that time, right? So you decide whether your best friend is younger than you or you are younger than your best friend. Okay. So if we call this person, okay, so हेर्दाखेरि okay, यो चाहिँ अलिकति eldest देखिन्छ भनौं न हैन. If this person is called अलि ठुलो देखिन्छ हैन, young भन्यो भने यो भन्दा younger यो होला भनौं न, let's say younger, this one is younger, and यो अलि सानो देखिन्छ नि. So what do we say? यिनीहरु सबै भन्दा यो सानो देखिन्छ नि हैन. So we can call this person the youngest हैन. Like that, who is the youngest person in your class? सबैमा सोध्नु पर्यो. So classroom-मा, so who is the youngest one? सबैको सोध्नु पर्यो हैन, age. अनि सबभन्दा थोरै एज भएको साथी चाहिँ के भयो? Youngest, the youngest one, है. So you can compare you and your best friend, who is younger between you and your best friend, को younger हुनुहुन्छ त्यो compare गर्ने, and then who is the youngest among your whole friends, है, त्यो check गर्नु पर्यो. Can you do that? I think you can do it. Very good. Okay, let's move to next example. Here it is. Okay, look at here. Again, similar question. Who is taller, you or your best friend? Okay. So what do you have to do? You and your friend, you can check height of you and your friend. साथीसँग यसो उभिएर height check गर्ने, okay? Who is taller? So you are taller or your best friend? को taller छ? You check that. And next one is, who is the tallest person in your class? सबैको height check गरेर सबभन्दा अग्लो मान्छे चाहिँ के हुने भयो? अग्लो स्टुडेन्ट चाहिँ के हुनु भयो? The tallest boy among the friend. Or if it is not possible in the class, simply you can do among your siblings. घरमै पनि siblings छ हैन, दिदी दाइ भाइ कोही छ, or with others family member मा पनि check गर्न सकिन्छ हैन, height. Who is the tallest person at your home? Maybe your father, right? Your father is the tallest person at your home, or somebody else, or smallest, tallest, smallest, younger, youngest, older, oldest, के check गर्न सकिन्छ हैन, family मा त्यसरी पनि check गर्न सकिन्छ. If recently not possible in the class, then you can check at your home as well. को चाहिँ सबभन्दा tall हुनुहुन्छ भनेर. And another example you can see in the picture मा हेर्नुस् त. What is here? 3 boys are here. Ajay, Bijay and Rajesh. So among these three boys, who is the tallest over here? Is it Ajay, Bijay or Rajesh? Obviously Rajesh is the tallest boy among these three. And Ajay is the smallest, right? Smallest, tallest. And Bijay is taller than Ajay, right? Bijay is taller than Ajay. And Ajay is smaller than Bijay. Whereas Rajesh is the tallest among all. Right? यसरी these words, comparative and superlative form can be used for comparing among the friends. Okay, you compare like this. Okay, look at this picture. Who is wiser, you or your best friend? Here I have brought this picture with cap, this is degree cap, right? So it's just representation to show that who is wiser. Who is wiser? Your best friend. को चाहिँ बढी बुद्धिमानी रहेछ? Your friend or you? Okay, compare. And who is the wisest among your friends? Okay, wisest among your friends. Check out that. को चाहिँ सबभन्दा क्लासमा बढी बुद्धिमानी रहेछ? Check out that. Wisest. Next picture. Who is fatter? You or your best friend? Check out who is fatter, and the fattest. Who is the fattest boy in your boy or girl, like person, okay, student in your class? Find out that, like fat, fatter, the fattest, right? Check out that. And then yes, similarly, thin, thinner, the thinnest. Who is thinner, your best friend or you? Check out thinnest among all. को चाहिँ सबभन्दा thinnest छ हैन? Find out that सबभन्दा दुब्लो. Okay. Right, okay, maybe funnier. The one who keeps on making jokes. Funnier को छ funniest, funny, funnier, funniest. You or your best friend or compare गर्ने best friend र तिम आफूमा को funnier छ हैन? अनि funniest, सबैभन्दा funniest को छ त्यो पत्ता लगाउने. Okay. Now next one is here. Comparative, superlatives, fast, fastest, fast, faster, fastest. Cycle may be fast and faster is car and the aeroplane is fastest. Okay, here's some more. Long, longer, the longest, tall, taller, the tallest, small, smaller, the smallest. Okay, so we can make it like this, ER, EST. Look at here. ER, adding ER, just adding simply ER, we can make it comparative. EST, we can make it superlative. Next, okay, some more words like big, bigger, biggest, cold, colder, coldest, fast, faster, fastest, happy, happier, happiest. यहाँ चाहिँ Y ending, that's why I is added, okay? IER, IEST, happiest. So kind, kinder, kindest, large, larger, largest, rich, richer, richest, short, shorter, shortest, thick, thicker, thickest. All right. So here, okay, now fun with spelling. We have words over here like large. Now can you make it large? We have large, strong, and then small, and then long and fast. So how can we make, this is what? Adjective and comparative form. Finally, superlative. Superlative form. So large become larger. And then superlative, the largest or largest. Okay, largest. Strong become stronger. And this is strongest. Small, smaller, smallest. Long, longer, longest. And then fast, faster, fastest. Okay, so we make comparative superlative like this. So can you make that? Okay, check out once again in your okay, check out once again. Okay, strong, stronger, strong, the strongest. Small, smaller, the smallest. Long, longer, the longest. Fast, faster, the fastest. Okay, did you get that? Have you checked? Good. Now next exercise. Okay, so look at here the bird. This bird, ostrich. Okay, once again, large word is given over here. Now ostrich, and ostrich is the largest bird. Largest among all the birds, ostrich is the largest bird. And then next one, humming. A humming is, this bird, small is written here. Now what to write? Yes. What to write? The smallest. Humming is the smallest bird. Now one more is given there. What is there? Yes, elephant. Big. Elephant is, what to write? An elephant is the biggest animal. Alright. Okay. So we have done with this exercise. Now it's about time to test you. Okay. Are you ready to give the test? Now you have learned comparative superlative well. Now I'm going to test you whether you can do it or not. Okay, let me rub this. You have already done this one, so I'm cleaning it. Now let me test you. Are you ready? Okay, good. So I have got 3 triangles over here, shapes of 3 triangles. So if I call it small, okay, let me paste it over here. Small, and this one, okay. So okay, I have 3 shapes over here. If I call the first one small, this one is small, this triangle is small, then how is this one? What do we say? This one is, come on, this is your test, you have to answer yourself. Good. Smaller, we call it smaller. Then what about this third one? Third one is the smallest, or you can just write smallest. In sentence you have to write the smallest, small, smaller, smallest. Okay. Sentence ma leख्दा चाहिँ the smallest लेख्नुस् ल. Okay. Smallest. Did you get that? Okay. So likewise, if I call it big, okay, यो big छ भने, if I call it big, let me paste it over here. Big. Okay, this is one is big. अनि यो कस्तो हुन्छ त यो? This one and this one. Circle, right? So I have 3 circles over here. If I call it big, then what is the size of this one? Compare it. Then this one. Yo भन्दा यो कस्तो छ? Bigger. And this one? Among these 3? The biggest. Right? Okay, alright. Now I have 3 boys over here. Okay. If I call this boy tall, then what about this boy? Okay. Is it visible? Okay. Is it visible to you? Is it fine? Alright. So if I call this boy tall, this one is in the comparison with this one taller, and then the last one is the, what is it? Yes, this is the tallest. Alright. So this is the way we compare using comparatives and superlatives. So I hope you enjoyed this class a lot, and then you have learned about comparatives and superlatives. Beginning with we started comparing features of ostrich, and then adjectives used to describe an ostrich, and then comparing about its parts, different parts, legs and sizes, and then after we learned about, we compare about your friends, compare your friends and you, and then finally we have done with the test. So this much for today. Hope you enjoyed. This much for today. Namaste.